y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry about the first little video. I don't know what YouTube doing. They just had me on some little circular screen and I couldn't see nothing. I'm back now. I'm trying to see who's gonna come on. Yeah, what's it? Oh, well. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come back on. First, I want to apologize for not being on as much as I should. I told y'all I'm in training in my class at work, so it's gonna be a minute. I'm sorry. I apologize about that. But it's a lot of fights coming up. We gotta talk about. We got Benavidez versus Andrade. We got Haney versus Prograis. We got Stevenson versus Santos. And y'all know we gotta talk about that. I was doing my little prediction, writing down some stuff for David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade fight coming up soon. I'm gonna come out with my prediction for that soon. I'm gonna be as unbiased as I possibly can. Y'all know we don't do that over here on my channel, but I'm gonna give my prediction on that fight. I've been waiting on in the Haney and Prograis, but I don't understand why they scheduled that fight so far away. December 9th is a far, far away fight for them to be talking about and having press conferences right now. I think that's like teasing the fans. By the time December hit, we're going to be dragged out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to want to really too much care for the fighter, want to see it. But hopefully, I'm going for Regis Prograis. I hope he come out on top in that. Shakur Stevenson versus Santos. I think as usual, Shakur is going to come out there and he going to do his job. He going to beat Santos, but I'm not down Santos at all, but people talking about the power of Santos, but you got to land them power shots. That's like shooting a missile and it don't hit nothing. It ain't going to do nothing. What's up with your James Daly? Oh, it must be morning over there where you at. Where you at, James, in the UK? We got to talk about, I saw in the video where Teofimo Lopez was talking crazy about Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still wondering, man, is Tank Davis signed to Mayweather Promotions or not? Are they still in contracts with them, with Tank Davis? And that's the reason, that's the hold up for a lot of these fights that's going on with Tank. Because Tank looking real bad out here. He looking real bad out here. And now, I can't wait to see who the winner of Prograis and Haney. I hope it's Prograis, because I know Devin Haney gonna do everything he can to jump around Teofimo Lopez. He'll probably try to go fight Riley for that title, that WBA super title, before he go after Teofimo Lopez. After that Josh Taylor performance, I tell y'all all the time, I became a big fan of Teofimo Lopez. I doubted Teofimo Lopez. I didn't think he'd have the skills to beat Josh Taylor, but I was wrong. And I became a fan that night. But I'm waiting on him to fight Tank. That's what I'm waiting on. What's up with you, Roger? James, you in Australia. That's what's up, man. But I'm waiting on those fights. And a lot of fights happened over the weekend, last weekend. I think coming up is the Tyson Fury and Ndongo fight, which I told y'all I don't care nothing about. I don't care to see, nor watch it, or hear about it. If it ain't real deal boxing matches, I don't want to hear nothing about it, man. I don't look into it. Tyson Fury need to come on fight, use it. That's my opinion. I want to see Wilder versus Joshua. They need to make that happen. Or Wilder versus anybody. It's been a long time since Wilder fought. They talking about Andy Ruiz. I think Andy Ruiz kind of ducked that fight. Like I told y'all, it's the new era of ducking, is lowballing and outbidding yourself for certain fights. But I did agree with Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever. So I felt like he deserved 50-50 against Wilder, in my opinion. But, people gonna have their different opinions of it, but that's a fight I would have liked to see. I wouldn't count out Andy Ruiz. I've always seen Andy Ruiz get up and come back and win fights. But, getting hit by that right hand of Deontay Wilder is a totally different thing. Haney, Prograis, Benavidez, and great fights. Them coming up, man. I can't wait. It's like November can't get here no faster. You know, it's moving real slow right now. But you know, them fights coming up, and hopefully we're gonna get a chance to see who's gonna be victorious. You know, I really wish Shakur Stevenson was at 140 now. You know, even though I know he's gonna reign supreme at 135, but I'd like to see him at 140 and see what he gonna do up there. You know, but you know he got to get into his weight. You know, he just moved up from 130, so you know he just can't jump ship like that and go after everybody. But Tank at 135, that's a fight for him. Shakur Stevenson. Many fights are out there for Tank. But you know, as usual, like I say, when we scream that name about Tank, people get mad and say you hating on him because we want to see Tank in good fights. But yeah, I was watching a lot of tape on Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade. And I'm going to let y'all know my prediction on that fight. Y'all know I always get a right answer. So get your money ready, get your bets ready. We got a whole another month for that fight happen. And of course, I'm riding with Demetrius Andrade. I think the skill set, you know, the movement, the footwork of Demetrius Andrade is going to be too much for Dave Benavidez. But I also will say this about Dave Benavidez. Dave Benavidez ain't no joke. He's very difficult to beat. The way you beat David Benavidez is by outsmarting him. It's hard to out. Even if you're a good, superb boxer, you can't just stand there in front of the man. You can't just stand there in front of him. He's aggressive, and then his aggressiveness is what frustrates fighters. You know, I think that you should you'll have to really George Foreman David Benavidez, because he gonna come on strong throwing everything he got. You know, he fast-handed. You know, and we're gonna be honest about it. You know, David Benavidez, in my opinion, is a weight bully. He is a weight bully. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I am worried about also in that fight is that by him being a bigger fighter, Demetrius Andrade is moving up to 168. And even though Demetrius Andrade has had a fight, we all know that Demetrius Andrade just don't have one-punch knockout power. So it's going, in my opinion, it's going to be hard for Demetrius Andrade to get David Benavidez to respect his power. So I'm hoping that he tires out. You know, see this I'm gonna say half of what I think, and then I'm gonna tell y'all about my prediction. I think that Demetrius Andrade should win a round, lose a round, win a round, lose a round, lose a round, and after the 5th round, he just go in there and get everything he got to him. You know, going out there trying to. That's what Caleb Plant messed up with David Benavidez, going out there and trying to, you know, give his all early in the fight. And that's the wrong thing to do against David Benavidez. I think you need to make him miss a lot, you know, frustrate him, move around, tire him out, make him mentally tired, go to his body early, you know, win a round, lose a round, win a round, lose a round, you know, or lose 2 rounds, you know, tire him out, go attack his body, make, you know what I'm saying? But he's very difficult to beat. And his defense, you know, by him having them long arms, he block his body good, he block his head good. You know, I'm just going to tell y'all straight up, the only weakness I've really seen in David Benavidez is that he can't fight going backwards, which I ain't seen nobody ever push him backwards. And the way you beat him is by catch him when he opening up his offense, because he leave his head straight up and wide open. He leaves his head straight up and wide open. If you can catch him while he opening up, you know, in the later rounds when he, you know, got a little fatigue, then you got David Benavidez. But, you know, you're gonna have to be a sharp puncher. You're going to have good timing, and you most definitely going to have to be in shape to beat David Benavidez. I'm telling you straight up. I was watching him today, and I was like, damn, this dude really is a monster now. You know, I'm not going against him because I'm saying he ain't got skills. Yeah, David Benavidez makes some mistakes, but going against him, you're going to have to be on your A game. I'm talking about your full A game. You can't go out there slacking, not in shape, or he going to get you. He's going to get you. Kambosos is going to fight Lomachenko. I have no idea if that happens, but that would be a good fight, entertaining fight, even though Lomachenko ducked Shakur Stevenson. Even though Kambosos is ducking Shakur Stevenson. He telling him he should go here and go there instead of giving him the fight, but It's a lot of good fights coming up. Ennis, Bud Crawford, a possibility. I don't see how when we got to wait on the rematch. And that's what I've been telling people for the longest. Everybody talking about Bud ducking and this and that, but how is Bud ducking when Bud got to, wait on the he got to wait on the rematch? Bud is in. People have to understand it. Terrence Crawford is in contract with Errol Spence Jr. When Errol Spence activated that rematch clause, Terrence has to fight him. Okay? Terrence has to fight him. So I don't understand why people keep mentioning this Boots fight and people ducking. Ain't nobody ducking Boots. This man got a contract. He got a contract where he got to fight this man. Let me see. Regis ain't ready for the old dude. I want him to win, but old dude has too many advantages. Regis has to hurt him early. I don't think Regis has to hurt Devin Haney early. I think he has to hurt him late. That's my opinion of early. Nah. I watched Devin Haney. One thing about Devin Haney gives up so much punch output early in the fight that it tires him out by the 7th, 8th, 9th round. I think, because he gonna jab, tap, jab, right hook. He gonna go to the body. Devin Haney has a high punch output, and it tires him out later. I think Regis should follow the same game plan I'm saying about Benavidez. Tear that body up early in the fight. Don't worry about headshotting Devin Haney. Don't go tit for tat trying to show people you could box. Go to that body early. Later rounds, 6th, 7th round, 7th round at the most, go at Devin Haney's ass. Give him everything you got, hard punches, and I think he'll stop Devin Haney. We've all seen what can happen if Devin Haney's jab get took away. We all seen what can happen to him, so it's gonna be a good fight, and then we're gonna have a chance to see, Devin Haney not weight drained, Devin Haney, not going through, losing, cutting all that weight. We're gonna see if he done got some power at 140, but if I was Regis' trainer, I'd tell Regis stay away from that jab. Don't stand in front of Devin Haney and let him collect points. That's the craziest thing I see a lot of his opponents do. They stand in front of him. He come in with that tap and jab 2 times, then right hook. No, don't even let him get a tap and jab. Move away from him. When you ready to come in with your offense, go in with your offense. But as long as you standing there in front of him, they gonna look like he winning. And just like I watch people talking about the Lomachenko fight, rewatch the fight. I ain't gotta rewatch the fight. Half of them body shots that he was talking about was landing from Devin Haney was not landing. Even the commentators were saying, oh, the right hand from Devin Haney to the body. Half of them shots wasn't landing to nobody. I'm sitting there, I was watching it the other day. I said, that didn't even land. And people always going around talking about that Devin Haney hate is real. There ain't nobody hating on that boy. Lost that shit. He lost that. Pop shots, footwork, stamina are key for Boo Boo in this one. He gonna have to have that because David coming. David is coming. Damn, I love my cigarettes now. Yeah, you see it there enough for me, Tom? I think they probably in that room on that in that room. Regis ready hold on. They want each other to stand. They want each other to face Tszyu next. Who gonna face Tszyu next? Charlo or Crawford? Are you in a Mexican standoff? Whoever gonna face him next, like I told you, a lot of people counted Tim Tszyu out. People saying Tim ain't this and Tim ain't that. Tim just like his dad. He fight just like his dad. He a brute, but he's smart too. That's one thing I like about Tim Tszyu. And them uppercuts gonna bring you hell. You gonna have to have some skills to beat Tim Tszyu. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. You gonna have to have some skills to beat that boy. But I knew he was gonna beat Mendoza, but he almost knocked him out in 10th round. But Mendoza, you know, I mean, he had that Mexican chin or whatever he from, that overseas chin, and it was hard to knock him out. I heard that off of a fight source. You heard what off of fight source? What you heard off of fight source? Oh, also we gotta talk about, you know, Michael Garcia would not be facing Floyd Mayweather. Michael Garcia would not be facing Floyd Mayweather, y'all. You know, that was being talked about for Mayweather exhibition match, but that ain't gonna happen. Michael Garcia, Robert Garcia said his brother ain't fighting no Floyd Mayweather no exhibition. Why? I don't know. There's easy money for Michael Garcia. He ain't like it gonna go on his record or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not happening. Which I don't even understand why Floyd Mayweather would even throw his fight on May 9th with Devin Haney fight. But you know that's how Floyd do. He gotta, you know, go out there and he gotta be noticed. I know a lot of y'all waiting on that Tyson Fury and Dungu fight. You know, and I mentioned I was gonna make a video about this too. These boxers talking about legacy don't feed their families. Okay, man, y'all done made a lot of money, man. Come on with this legacy ain't feeding y'all family stuff. If y'all making 20 million a fight, y'all family eating damn good, bro. Y'all families are eating damn good. Don't stop using that excuse talking about some legacy don't feed family. Y'all living way better than the average person. That's becoming the whole excuse now why we can't get real deal fights. Legacy don't feed family. With what you doing out there, your family is well taken care of. Stop saying that to dodge fights and stuff. Stop doing it. Y'all, hold up. Stop doing it. Your legacy don't win. Legacy, come on, man. But I don't care what nobody. Usually gonna beat. Tyson Fury gonna beat you. Y'all seen that? What he look what he did to AJ. Tyson Fury ain't AJ. Tyson Fury is not AJ. Don't get it twisted. I'm telling you. Longer, bigger, more powerful. The footwork of Tyson Fury. That jab. And then what if he come out there 200 pounds like he did Deontay Wilder? The user ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that man. I'm telling y'all. The user ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that man. I appreciate you. Stay true. I appreciate you. Stay true. I'm so happy that exhibition fight with Floyd backfired. Man, Floyd got to step his game up, Floyd. If you want to get these pay-per-view fights, if you want to get these millions like you always say you get, man, come on back to the game and fight a real boxer. He ain't got to be no top guy. You know what I'm saying? Come back and fight a C-level fighter. You know, getting a real boxer match. All this exhibition and fight Mikey Garcia. Mike Garcia ain't fought in damn near 4 years, Floyd. Mike Garcia ain't fought. Now, who was Mike Garcia to even go on the exhibition match with? Do an exhibition with Manny Pacquiao. That's what's gonna sell. Do an exhibition match with Manny Pacquiao. Then y'all want to go into the million bracket. Y'all want to do the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson thing. Go do an exhibition with Manny Pacquiao. That's gonna sell. That's what's gonna sell. What you think about Giovanni versus Roca? Man, Roca, you know, even though they were sparring partners, they sparred together. That dude, Giovanni, he got a funny style. His style is almost kind of like Jack Catterall, the way he throw that left hand, like he throws that left hand straight down, like to hit you in your jaw. So you know, it's very, you know, he just got an awkward style, and the way he throw his punches I can understand how Roker started trying to catch on later to how he was throwing him, but he just got the best of him. And, Roker, since he had beat who that was, who he beat Rashid? No, that wasn't Roker who beat Rashid Ellis. He beat somebody with a name, and they start saying that he could beat Terrence Crawford and this, that, and the other. I can't remember who did Roker beat. It was a fighter with a name. He started screaming out, "Oh, I want Crawford." No, you ain't ready for Crawford. And he just went out there and got handled like that. Blueface and Floyd. I can rock with you on that because I like what Blueface did in the ring with him. For Blueface not to be a real, oh, he beat Blair Cobbs. Yeah, I remember. Woo! Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, he beat Blair Cobbs. And then all the fans are, he could beat Terrence Crawford. Yeah. Okay. Black Wolverine, what's up with your brother? How y'all doing? Yes, sir, Double Zeros. Everything going good, man. Like I said, I apologize to y'all, man. I ain't been on in a minute. I just, I've been having class at work and stuff like that. I'm sorry. I ain't forgot about y'all. It's just, it's a lot of stuff I be having to remember about work. I got to remember everything about a bus, from the motor to the engine to the alternator. I got to remember everything. So I be trying to study and get it together, man. All right, we got all these upcoming fights coming up. Who y'all picking up on these upcoming fights? And now y'all ready for Easy's predictions, baby, because y'all know when I predict, you going to win some bread. Are y'all ready for these predictions? Because when I predict, we going to get this money. We going to get this money. So who y'all going for in the fights I got up there? Haney, Prograis, Shakur versus I want to bet on the Haney versus Prograis. I think a lot of y'all down my boy Regis Prograis. I think a lot of y'all count my boy out thinking he ain't the truth. I think Regis gonna get him, y'all. Regis gonna get him if they get a small game plan going. If they get a small game plan going, don't go out there. Most definitely don't box Devin Haney. You fight Devin Haney. So we gonna see about that. Prograis, Stevenson. Okay, that's who you got in those fights coming up. Prograis is going to upset Haney. I keep thinking that too. But then you got to look at this too. Regis Prograis is 35 years old. He started late in the sport of boxing. That's a big factor as well. He started late. I got Shakur winning against De Los Santos. Old dude winning his fight against Prograis. I hope Regis wins though. I have Edwin beating Stevenson. Why you got Edwin beating Stevenson? From the power? Them power shots got to land. And this, we talking about a fighter that with only 4% of punches land on Shakur Stevenson. Only 4%. His percentage of not getting hit is better than Floyd Mayweather's. Now, I ain't saying that if Edwin Santos if he clips Shakur Stevenson with one of them punches, yeah, he could possibly knock him out or knock him down or something, but it got to land, though. It got to land. And like I tell y'all about DAZN all the time, DAZN does not promote their fights, man. DAZN does not promote their fights, and it pisses me off about DAZN. You have to find out about DAZN fights late as hell. Stevenson hasn't fought anyone? Come on, man. Is you serious? So Valdez wasn't nobody? Jamel Herring wasn't nobody? Them some names. Those are some names. Them guys had titles. I haven't seen the promo for it. You on drugs if you think Edwin Sanders stands a chance, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. El Cotto, what's up with you? I don't see it. Y'all gonna quit sleeping on Shakur, man. I'm telling y'all. That boy ain't one of the most ducks fighters in the game for no reason. People know what's up with Shakur Stevenson. That's the new era Demetrius Andrade. Cotto versus Spence. What Cotto? You talking about Miguel? Eli's Cringer videos deleted. Stevenson with no head movement and slow feet. Man, come on, man. Miguel Cotto? Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto. You talking about the prime Miguel Cotto or the old Miguel Cotto? Shit, I think the old Miguel Cotto would be him. Wolverine. I don't know. He's looking like, if he's saying that about Shakur, he must be thinking about another Stevenson. You thinking about Steve Stowe? What that dude named So Cold? Because he can't be talking about Shakur. Yeah, I would too. I would too. Ain't no I wouldn't. Hell no. Paul Williams versus Floyd. I think Paul Williams probably would have got Floyd. But like I told y'all, Floyd never fought fighters who were tall and had a long reach unless it was some weight like that fight. You know, he gets a lot of respect for that fight, but Diego Corrales was weight drained. And that fight was not at 147. That's a good fight right there. Gary Antoine Russell versus T.O. I don't know. I can't really say right now who will win that fight. I think T.O. though, I lean more towards Teofimo Lopez over Antoine Russell. Antoine Russell, his style is basically like his brother's, but he just got the body attack. I don't know. I think Teofimo Lopez will find a way to get him though, in my opinion. Yeah, I lean towards Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, I lean towards T.O. on that fight right there. I have to. But I want to see Teofimo Lopez versus Tank. That's the one I want to wait on. I have no doubt in my mind Teofimo will beat the hell out of Tank. If that fight was to happen. What weight class is in you? Oh, Lord. NUA. I think what NUA at? What do you have? Bantamweight? Bantamweight? I keep telling y'all that boy's on steroids. Don't nobody want to believe me. I keep telling y'all NUA is on steroids. Don't nobody want to believe me though. Y'all gonna have to find out the hard way. I have Tank setting up T.O. for a knockout late. Possibly could happen. I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. You know, that's one name Tank don't mention. The monster on the, yeah, he on the bantamweight. Man, I'm telling y'all that boy's on steroids. Don't nobody want to hear me when I know he ain't never been busted. A lot of people get mad when I say that. But I'm telling y'all, that boy is on something. That's why they keep saying they got weight classes for a reason, but people sit there and act like they don't understand that. I'm not a hater of him. I have nothing against him. He a hell of a fighter. He still got skills whether he using or not. But you know, with his skills and using, that multiply times 10. And that boy be punching too fast, man. Moving up, knocking out bigger dudes. That don't supposed to work like that. It don't supposed to go like that. Now, I can see you having somebody quitting on the stool from outboxing them, but literally flatlining, knocking dudes through ropes, and come on, man. You know, it ain't no way possible, bro. There's no way possible in that. That's exactly what I'm saying. Anyway, go up, don't lose nothing. He don't lose no speed. This man that went up, how many times the boy done went up? Like 4 times? 3 times? He don't lose a beat. He don't lose, he ain't slower. He ain't nothing. I'm talking about this boy be punching so fast, bro. You can't even see it on the television. I'm telling y'all now. I don't know when or how, but one day it gonna come on now. That boy cheating. He might get busted. Then I always want to make people go over to Japan and fight him. Why y'all think he always want to go to Japan? That's why Floyd Mayweather said NUI, the monster, needs to have random blood and urine testing. I bet you don't look like no monster no more. I bet you he don't look like no monster no more. Give him random blood and urine testing. I bet he ain't the same fighter. Yeah, he a creative fighter like hell, in my opinion. No chance is hard work and dedication. Yeah, dedicated to them roids. Dedicated to them roids. That's like Roy Jones. Roy Jones was on them roids. And Roy Jones loved talking about he was the first fighter to go up from middleweight and win a heavyweight championship or beat a heavyweight. That's not true. It was a white guy that did it before anybody. That's not true. Roy Jones was not the first to go do that. And Mayweather always wanted to stay in Vegas. You see, I thought for a long time that Floyd Mayweather fought Ricky Hatton in the UK. I don't know why I used to think that. I had to go look it up one day. I was like, people always say Floyd never fought in outside of Las Vegas. He did fight, but I went and checked it. No, that wasn't. It was just so many Ricky Hatton fans there. It sounded like the UK. How many of y'all gonna watch that Tyson Fury and Ngannou fight? Y'all gonna pay for that? Y'all gonna watch that? Oh yeah, Bomb gone, and she ain't trying to mention nothing about that. She got quiet, disappeared. She think folks done forgot. Ain't nobody forgot you was on them steroids, at least you with your fine self. Little fine self on them steroids. Yeah, ain't nobody watching that bullshit. And that's how y'all need to do Tank fights. From now on, don't watch no more Tank fights. If Tank don't get y'all the competition y'all want to see, don't watch no more Tank fights. If it ain't a Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, a fighter like that, Don't entertain it. Don't buy it. Don't spend your hard-earned money on it. Don't watch it. Or you watch it on Fire Stick? Yeah, watch it on Fire Stick. Don't pay for it. As long as this continue, we gonna keep getting these UFC boxing matches. Don't nobody want to see that. That's not real deal boxing. It'll be better if we seen a boxer go and fight in a cage. Now that's what will make somebody go and pay for it. You want to go and fight a UFC fighter? Go in the cage and fight him. Hey, we already know who's gonna win. You not just finna go in there and beat somebody who been training legit straight boxing their whole life, and you coming from ground and wrestling and submissions, and you can't do none of that in no boxing ring. Yeah, ain't nobody watching no Cruz rematch. I know that's what they trying to come with, especially since Al Haymon them, flapping around on dry land like a fish with no water. But that's what the PBC get. The PBC destroys Showtime. Yeah, I think everybody know that. PBC destroys Showtime. Imagine Floyd fight Conor McGregor, and Floyd gonna get beat to sleep. Oh, that'll make a lot of money. Because people already know. You know why it's gonna make a lot of money? Because a lot of people know Floyd ain't finna win in no cage. They would love to see Conor McGregor. You know how much. If he was to fight Conor McGregor in a cage, shit. That would be some real numbers. Also, we hearing Canelo trying to go that route. Him and Conor McGregor arguing and fighting, on the internet. They tongue wrestling on the internet. Don't nobody want to see that Canelo. See, Canelo, he doing everything but trying to fight David Benavidez. And then it's sad that nobody criticized him on the fact that he fought a guy from 2 weight classes below. Nobody said nothing about the fact that he fought Jermell Charlo and this man moved up 2 weight classes. Nobody said nothing. But when Errol Spence fight Michael Garcia, he get a lot of slack for it. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference? When Errol Spence fight Michael Garcia, he was talked about for it. Even I talked about him for it. And I'm talking about Canelo Alvarez too, even though Jermell Charlo went out there and put on a lackluster performance, didn't even try. But at the same time, they put Canelo up on a pedestal for fighting a guy 2 weight classes smaller than him. Man, Canelo could have been undisputed at 154 and 160. The only reason he was never undisputed at 154 and 160 is because who had the WBO titles at 160 and at 154? Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade had the titles at 160 and 154. The last belt that he needed, and he ducked. Just like a lot of people talk about Andre Ward, and he a legend, and I respect Andre Ward for the fights that he won, even though he lost to Kovalev. But Andre Ward ducked Adonis Stevenson for years. Andre Ward ducked Adonis Stevenson for years. He retired after he beat Kovalev the second time, and only fight he was the unified champion. He had all 3 belts. Adonis Stevenson had the WBC title. Andre Ward retired. Andre Ward retired. Didn't even challenge himself to go over there and fight Adonis Stevenson. Andre Ward, and then I don't like Andre Ward for what he did. Andre Ward, as long as he was a fighter, he went along with being portrayed as a black fighter. And when he was selling them tickets, you know, in California, when he was barely selling tickets in California. I lost a lot of respect for him then. Then when he stopped boxing and he retired, I don't want to be considered as a black fighter. I never considered you a black fighter anyway because your father was white. So you were never black in my eyes, but as long as you was trying to sell tickets and pay-per-views, you didn't mind people thinking that you was a black fighter. And like I tell y'all all the time, notice that whenever the mention of pay-per-view and ticket sales come up, Andre Ward becomes very quiet. Because he can sell water to a well. Andre Ward can sell water to a well. So whenever y'all hear people talking about pay-per-view numbers, go back and remember when he was commentating. You didn't hear Andre Ward say nothing. Because he couldn't say nothing. Andre Ward couldn't say nothing. But yeah, he did that. As soon as he retired, I don't want to be considered a black fighter. Yeah, because you ain't got to sell tickets no more. You ain't got to sell them tickets no more now. That's why you don't want to be no black fighter. Canelo gets right fighting the same fighters Floyd did years later, but they say Floyd fighters when they were old make it make sense. I mean, I will say this about Floyd. I will say that Floyd waited for the right time to fight certain fighters. You know, I don't think Floyd would have beat the old Miguel Cotto. He probably would have beat him, but it would have been, well, you know what I'm saying? We can, you know, potato. You know, we could go with that all night. But I just feel like Floyd, he played the game well. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at him for that. There's a lot of fights he didn't have that we wanted to see. He didn't fight people with longer jabs than him. You know, he played the game well. You know, came out on top. He came out on top. Did a great job of, you know what I'm saying, maneuvering himself in the game. What's up with your guy, son? Canelo still ain't fought the fighters we all want. After David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade, he still may not go to the test and fight neither one of them. He might not fight neither one of them. But remember, he said, remember his words now, these guys have to fight each other, and then I'll fight them. Well, Canelo, here you go. On November 25th, here we go. Here you go. He went out there, David Benavidez went out there and fought Plant. He fought somebody you fought, he fought somebody. You said they got to fight each other. Now he finna fight Demetrius Andrade. If he beat Demetrius Andrade, what's up, Canelo? What you gonna do, Canelo? What you gonna do, boo? I can't wait till the 25th be in Vegas to watch my countryman, Boogeyman Andrade show up and show out on the Mexican Monster. Man, I'm riding with Demetrius, man. Like I said, they're going to have a good game plan to beat him, though. They are going to have a good game plan because that reach and the length of David Benavidez, he can come across there. It ain't really no footwork or running from David Benavidez. And that's what frustrates him, and fighters be doing all them punches trying to keep him off on, but I'll just let him throw all them punches and tire himself out. And then try to come back in the later rounds and beat him. Will not let myself go down in a fight, you know, losing a lot of rounds to him. But I'll win a round, lose a round, win a round, lose a round. You know, or lose 2 rounds back to back. Just let him tire himself out. Yeah, you right, Slim. No black fighter would have got credit for being a fighter 2 weight class below them. Just like Michael Garcia. Just like Michael Garcia versus Spence. Yeah, I know how it go. You know, even though my channel ain't based off racism, it don't mean I'm blind to it. I know it's some racism in boxing. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo can get away with it. Yeah, you know David Benavidez. They was talking about fighting David Morrell first. Now, see, I felt like they should have jumped on David Morrell right now, cause David Morrell, if they keep letting him get more fights, he gonna become more dangerous. So they should have jumped on David Morrell right now, not later. Not later. But hey, y'all, I'm finna have me some company. I got me a little fine one at work, man. I got me a fine one at work, man. Fine one at work. I'm finna have me some company, man, and try to relax for a minute. You know, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't been on for a minute. Just stay tuned. Your boy Easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing them down. I'm doing my predictions. Y'all know y'all gonna win some money with your boy. I'm gonna be unbiased. Even if I want them to win, once I look at the paperwork and the videos and I look at my paper, you know, I'm gonna do my pros and my cons. You know, if my favorite fight, if Demetrius come up, that he ain't gonna win in that fight, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. But just stay tuned and rock with your boy Easy, man. Y'all know I get the best predictions out there. Bet your house on your boy Easy. You understand me? Just throw me some bread when you win. Just throw me some bread when you win. That's all I ask. I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe out here. Stay tuned to the channel. Don't go nowhere. Keep supporting the channel. Share the videos. And this your boy Easy Work, man. I'm out.